What's going on, guys? We are back here with some more Aetherdrift standard action, and today we have a deck that didn't gain a ton, but I would say maybe gained the most important card from the entire set, and that is Sunbillow Verge. Look, it's not pretty, but I will say that Convoke as an archetype has been an extremely powerful deck for a very, very long time, and the biggest issue with Convoke has always been the mana base. Before, when you were playing Boros, you had to play some number, like 3 to 4 Restless Bivouacs, some number of Thran Portals. So even some people were even playing the Carnival that entered untapped if a player had 13 or less life. It was really rough out there for Boros players. But now that we have quite possibly like the single best edition that Boros Convoke could have possibly had ever since the printing of Inspiring Vantage, it's huge for the Boros players. And I think what Verge allows you to do is finally cut blue from the deck. And not just because you have good mana in 2 colors now, but also this other new printing in the form of Nesting Bot, which is a phenomenal card because it itself is an artifact. So it's 1 mana for a 1/1 artifact. Artifact's very good when you're trying to set up Gleeful Demolition. And the maximum speed, given how fast your deck is and how many tokens you put into play, it's very easy to get max speed to always make this thing consistently a 1 mana 2/1. To be fair, 1 mana 2/1 is not a super big payoff for, dealing damage over the course of 4 turns, but mostly just having another good 1 mana artifact in combination with Clockwork Percussionist and Novice Inspector to pair with your Gleeful Demolitions and to pair with Torch the Tower, which a lot of Convoke players are leaning on case of the, I think it's called Gateway Express, which is the 2 mana white case, deal damage to a number of creatures, and then flip when you attack with 3 or more. I personally prefer Torch because the exile is huge against not only if you play the mirror match, being able to exile Nesting Bot is big, but also against the mice deck, right? You want to be able to exile Hardfire Hero, when you sacrifice, even if you're killing an X2 creature, just being able to sacrifice Nesting Bot, replace itself, and get that extra scry can be the difference between winning and losing. If you bottom a land and draw an Imodane's Recruiter, that's a game that you won that you maybe wouldn't have won without that scry. So I'm a huge fan of Torch in this deck now that you have so many things that you can sacrifice for profit. The rest of this deck, well, I was going to say the rest of this deck hasn't changed a ton, but I have another pretty big hot take here, and that is people are not playing enough of this card. Arabella is insane in this deck. The 2 mana 1/3, so a little awkward against Nowhere to Run and Cut Down. It does die to both of those. Dodges an unbargained Torch, which is kind of nice. And then what I love about Arabella so much is when she attacks, she deals damage to each opponent and you gain X life, where X is the number of creatures you control with power 2 or less. That does not include creatures that are attacking. So if you have a board of 10 creatures and Arabella is the only thing attacking, it's still going to deal 10 damage to your opponent and you're still going to gain 10 life. So the fact that you can sort of race with Arabella while still having enough chump blockers back and being able to gain life, just phenomenal card. I was thinking about even playing 4 copies just because of how good this card is, but I'm decided to go with 3. I have a split. I only have 3 recruiters. That's because I have a second Sanguine Evangelist instead of the 4th recruiter. I could be talked into playing 4 recruiters. I kind of wanted to try a split at first, but playing the deck out more, maybe that should just be the 4th recruiter, so keep that in mind. And then the 4 Knights, pretty standard stuff, nothing too crazy there. We talked about how huge Verge is for the mana base. We're only playing 1 tap land, and we still have access to 12 very good untapped dual lands, which is massive. Keep in mind that the Verge is white on the quote-unquote front side, so, keep your hands accordingly. Being white on the front side is fine because Torch and Demolition are usually not turn 1 plays. So if you think about it, you have 12 turn 1 plays and only 3 red turn 1 plays. So it's, not super concerning there. And then in the sideboard, you have a bunch of invasions to help fight Sunfall and other sweepers. The other card that I wanted to highlight here is Crystal Barricade, which is very important, not for the you have hexproof line of text, but very important preventing non-combat damage, because one of the more commonly played sweepers is Pyroclasm, and this card just single-handedly turns off Pyroclasm out of all of the other red decks. They have to kill this card before they can resolve their Pyroclasm. So I do like that aspect. But yeah, other than that, pretty much standard stuff, and really just want to highlight how good Nesting Bot is and how important Sunbillow Verge is for the mana base. So yeah, with all of that said, I will see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. But first, a word from our sponsor, CoolStuffInc.com. If you need any Aetherdrift singles, Cool Stuff has got you covered. Be sure to head over to CoolStuffInc.com, use promo code DOOM at checkout, get yourself 5% off of your order, and exclusive free Doomwake Rhino token. Cool Stuff Inc. They got cool stuff, and they got it in stock. And if they use their discard spell on turn 1, then your barricade's like not doing as much as it could. I guess we go fast. Beep boop. Beep boop, beep boop. Keen-Eyed Curator. Okay, huge. Combination strategy enabled. I mean, yeah, this is worth it, right? Yeah. I was thinking about playing the tap land and just sacking the Percussionist, but I kind of like this better. Okay, keep that. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, is there any other good Start Your Engines cards that we could play? Because we do get speed pretty fast. So I wonder if, like... Yeah, I don't know if there's really any other good speed cards, though. Yeah, there's the 2 lands. There's one that gives haste and one that's a Soul Ring. So, like, maybe that stuff could be okay. Torch the Tower. +1 speed. It's so funny to me. That, by the way, that will never get old. The fact that Pain lands turn on speed. I just find that so funny. Sideboard Hazoret's not too bad. Double Strike Menace Goblin. I think you have enough 1-drops. But yeah, that's probably the only other like next best one, right? That and Hazoret. There's really not a ton of good speed cards. No blocks. I declare, that's good. Declare no blocks. 1, 2, no. Yes, no, yes. Do these. They're at 16. Math. So, land, if they have an untapped land, 4 mana, make a dragon, 1 mana, haste, send everything, fear untapped dragon, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 16, so I don't even have to block, right? 3, 6, 8, 12, plus the extra attack is 16, so I could just go to 1. Obviously that's kind of sketchy, but maybe I should use the Warden again. No, let's pass. Let's just play it safe. I got a little bit of snow, but I didn't get too much. Okay, dragon enabled. Okay, well, I didn't expect this. What the fuck? Why are they doing this? So what you're saying is they're just dead? Alright, I'm at 3. I feel like that was a little unnecessarily aggressive, no? Alright. I feel like they could have easily beat the Recruiter there if they just left up some blockers now. So they're like the Gruul Engineer. They probably have the 4-2 as well. Rip Me? Sheltered Me. That's probably it. Can trim... Like, trim Arabella, cut the call, trim Resolute, trim Clock. Try that. I mean, I like Case as much as the next person. What I'm saying is that I just don't know if you need it, is the point that I'm making. This hand's kind of awkward. It's like double Warden, no enablers. I think you gotta send this. I think you have to send this one back. I mean, there's simply a red source on top of the deck. And I've never been wrong in my entire life. Told you. Beep boop. Beep boop, beep boop. I guess I should have played the Forge first. In case I drew a second red source. I accept. 2 damage. Kind of punished. Kind of, sort of punished. Actually, like, mega punished. Because then, if I could have played Recruiter with 6 goblins in play next turn. I guess slow rolling is better if they have Pyroclasm. I will be going to both Connecticut and Minneapolis. I have 2 qualifications for this one. And they're 20. We got 4 in hand. Yeah, I'm taking it. There's a lot of damage. That is certainly a lot of damage. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Could also go... I think my only play... And look, it's not pretty. Oh, actually. Ah. Okay, I've located a better play. I've located a much, much better play. I pay 1 mana for a Terminate. 1 mana for a Terminate. Your turn. Beep boop. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I don't know if I can Blair on that card, given how far behind I am, but it just is what it is, right? It is what it is. All right, game 3. Now that we've seen the Pyroclasm card, I will be boarding in the Barricades. Barricade coming in. Honestly, Arabella's kind of nice against the Pyroclasm too. Let's go -1 Gleeful, minus the Reinforcements. Try that. They're not going to board in Barrage against me, I don't think. I do like this hand. I think I lead on Inspector with this one. Because if they have Torch, I don't want them to kill the Warden right away. Walk this way. The Beastie. Okay, give me a little scry. Man, I really want to keep that, but I also really kind of want land 3. It's tragic, but you just have to send it. You simply have to put it on the bottom. As much as I don't want to. Did I break it for this weekend? No, you should play Pixie. I know people don't want to hear me say that, but you should just play Pixie. It's the best deck by so much. Plains has been located. I mean, fuck around and find out. Let's tap the bot, I guess. Beep, boop, beep, boop. Oh, I will be topping that, thank you very much. Do we counter on Warden or deal 3? Counter on Warden or deal 3 damage? I kind of like the counter because it gets me closer to being able to play around Barrage. But 3 damage, man. 3 damage is kind of... It's the important counter. Yeah, they could have Bolt too. It is good if they have Bolt. Alright, I'll do the counter. Well, good thing I put a counter on it. Seed of Cope. Yo, we're taking a lot of damage. I repeat, we are taking an excessive amount of damage this turn. Damage that I expected that I was not going to take. Nesting Bot is sick in this deck. Huge printing. Not gonna lie, kind of wish that I didn't top that Knight-Errant. Kinda wish I didn't put that card on top of my deck. Man, I think this might be a defensive Imodane's Recruiter. It has to be, right? Alright. Watch me. Watch me. Can I afford to tap an extra blocker? Yes. No. Alright. 6, yeah. And now they can't barrage the Warden now. So we just, whenever they untap, we block with Warden, and then chump block the other thing. It's mostly fine. I think. We can't go back, can't go. They love just sending it in there. Do we take 5 or do we chump with Recruiter? Oh wait, this is better. They have 1 land in hand. I'm trying to think of what I can draw here. I mean, it has to be Gleeful Demolition, right? Oh, wait a minute. No. I have to do this. Never mind. Kneel your cards. I think I have to take 5 here. Yeah, we gotta take 5. But I have to block the Patchwork Beastie because I can't let them attack me again with it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14? 14? We can't go back, can't go back, can't go... 14 damage, huh? Unfortunately, 14 is not 16. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. No, there's almost no chance I can live if I Knight-Errant. I think what I might do is just this. Yep, Glock. Just leave as many blockers back as possible. Speed number 3. Anyone drumming? Do we have any drummers in the chat? Any professional drummers? Alright, I believe they have died. I'm not 100% positive, but I'm fairly confident they have died. I mean, if that ain't lethal, I don't know what is. So this is... I mean, they just have 4 blockers, right? So the recruiter's not lethal. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Bottom. I think this is 1 short, right? I mean, I don't know how they get out of this, but I believe it is 1 damage short. Got a 14 with 2 blockers. I'm sure there might have been a way for lethal that turn. I'm not 100% positive what it is, but... Pyroclasm this opponent, yeah. Pyroclasm this board, Alright, I mean, this hand's not bad. Keep this. Oh, bot's huge. Or demolition's huge, rather, excuse me. Okay. I would like a 1-mana white creature. Preferably a Warden of the Inner Sky, if at all possible. Any Wardens? How would I like to sequence my hand? It's a really good question. I don't want to just play Arabella. No attacks. Then we could double spell next turn. Yeah, we can go Demolition here and Reinforcements, and then Arabella for like 8. Yeah, I like this. This is good. T-Vod. Molt Tender, which they can use this turn if they want to. You have a Roots Gamer, perhaps? It smells like Roots. Sure. Oh, so they can double block the Arabella? It's actually kind of awkward, isn't it? I'm thinking of potentially taking a different line. Okay, this is going to look weird. But trust me, okay? Dude, Arabella triggers speed? Let's go. I didn't think about that. Has Arabella been good? Yes, Arabella's crazy. Yeah, so this way I got a shit ton of damage and I killed the Tyvar. So I think this was the right line. Basically, we lost the Arabella. We missed 1 damage on the Arabella because I could have used the Reinforcements and the Demolition. So I missed 1 damage on Arabella, but I got to guaranteed kill the Tyvar this way. So I think this line was good. Because the Tyvar is kind of annoying. Engineer, huh? Yeah, it's just the number of creatures in play. Arabella's been very, very good. That card's super powerful. It also gets kind of crazy once you have... It gets even crazier once you have stuff like, what you call it, the hasters. So like Arabella with the hasters is nice too. And just gaining a ton of life against red is huge too. How about a torch, huh? It's not that good because they can activate the engineer next turn to make a 4/4. Or, well, they can use the red ability to put a counter on it. So my torch is not doing a ton here. It's good if they don't activate that ability of the engineer, though. What do we think about this torch? I feel like I don't like it. We could do better. I don't think it's terrible to keep it, but I feel like we can do better. Okay. Make a dragon. We're going... Oh, okay. I was going to say we're going beatdowns, but it turns out we're not going beatdowns. They had the Moltender. This can make red. They drew a red Verge. Okay, so roots, huh? Give me some rips. Rip my ass. Sheltered, Gobakhan, evil. Evil to kill roots could be okay. Sheltered's kind of meh. Barricade's kind of meh. I don't think they're a Pyroclasm deck. Can just go like 1, yep, clock. Cut the call against them. Let's just do... Wait, what? Oh, cut the wrong card. I'm pretty sure I clicked on the call. Hello? Arena, hello? Does the deck want a Fountain Port for the later game? That's what you got the Mirrex for. Mirrex is more than enough. Okay, hand's good. Put back second Inspector. Let's go... I guess we can play Warden first because we have a second one. Kind of want them to kill it. I did not want them to play that, however. It's a little scary. It's not a land. It is not a land, but it is a pretty good card. I don't think that's the vibe. I just want to draw land. There's a psycho in my head. Valuing the draw part higher. Yeah, the nice thing about Mirrex too is it's mana fixing early. So if you need to, that's kind of crazy. If you need to, like, fix your mana for casting multiple 1-drops, then Mirrex can help you do that. Uno, dos, tres. No. I mean, they're already at 11 and we have an Arabella. Oh, I should have... Oh, man, I should have pumped up the other Warden. Because then if I pumped up the other Warden, then it would have triggered for Arabella. I mean, that's probably just stupid, right? Because I want to get this one big enough to get flying. Because these tokens don't have reach. Alright, give me a little bit of this. Huge. And then we go torch here, sack this. Top that. Alright, they won't play anymore. Newtonian Nerd. How's the mana with new verges? Good. Definitely better than it was before. Basically, because you now have 12 good dual lands, you don't need to play the third color, is where my head's at. Basically, the only reason you were playing a third color before is that, like, believe it or not, the mana was sincerely, when I sincerely say this, the mana was better in 3 colors than 2 because you didn't have a good third dual land. But now that you have a third good dual land, there's really no reason to be playing the third color. And Nesting Bot is honestly a better card than Spyglass Siren anyways. So there's really just no reason to be playing a third color now. Holy. We have a Huskburster Swarm Enjoyer. My goodness. My goodness. I'll be keeping that one on top. Thank you very much. Huskburster Swarm. Notably good against Rest in Peace. Yeah, the dragons are just going to destroy all the towns, so there's going to be no towns left over. Anybody up busting the Husk? Does this deck run out of gas fast? Well, that's what we get the nesting bots for, right? To increase our speed. Because we gotta make sure we go fast. Dun, 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 dun. $20 life, huh? You know, fuck this. I'm just attacking. I kind of want the speed too. Yeah, the gas has been acquired. I think, guys, I think we found the gas. The Swarm Weaver. This is the classic Invoke play of, I refuse to do math, I'm just going to hope they're dead. No math will be done on this stream, though. I cast my spell, and I make my opponent do the math. Could have been worse. Could have been worse, right? Could have been better, but I mean, if they have a second Swarm Weaver, like, that could be good. Oh, well, they had a second Swarm Weaver. Okay, now this is looking a little dicey. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 3, 4, 3 get through. 6, 7, 4 get through. I do not think we have an attack. Wow. I guess I should have waited. Bolt Tender. Do I think Forges have value in Boros Convoke? Too bad against Authority. There's still a bunch of people playing Authority, so I wouldn't play Forge. Okay, that's good. Huge pickup. Massive pickup. It's going to be good next turn. Not this turn, but going to be good next turn. No longer going to be good next turn. Arabella, come back. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean what I said earlier. Arabella, please. Please come back. Look, I may have talked shit about you earlier, but I promise you I didn't mean it, okay? Just, I need you right now. Come back to me, baby, please. I mean, they're at 7? So I can push, what, 5 damage this turn? 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attackers, 3 blockers. I think we gotta push the damage, right? Yeah, we have to. I don't think it's getting any better. I guess maybe sacking bot and killing this was better. Because this would make these lose Death Touch. Yeah. It's 1 less damage this turn, but it kills their whole board. Yeah, perhaps that was better. 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 3. So they need 2 blockers, right? They need 2 blockers. I guess 3 because we have the Bivouac too. So they need 3 blockers. Should be pretty hard to do, right? Unless they have another Swarm Weaver, I guess. Huh? What the fuck is this? Make a 1/1 insect for each artifact and or creature card in your graveyard. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. I see 7 attackers. Thank God. Thank God we're out of this. 3 blockers. Well, it was technically 3 blockers, but they had to tap one of them to do it. So it's really only 2 blockers if you think about it. Exactly lethal, baby. Just how we drew it up. Alright, game 2. Game 2. Barrage Sheltered. Rest in peace, please. Your services are required at this time. Barricade, Evil, Gobakhan. Everything else is kind of mid against them. I think. I mean, I guess they could be a root. Did this show us roots? No, they're like Squirming. They may not be playing roots. I think they're just turbo self-mill and then reanimate this shit. Yeah, I don't think they're playing roots. So just the rips and like a call and a clock. Okay. I mean, it does, but I don't know how much I care about the big insect. Because it kills the big insect, but it doesn't kill the tokens that it comes with, you know? No, play a white card on turn 1. You simply have to. So I can double spell on 2. Yeah, rootless roots. They forgot the roots at home. Stop with the Quag Feast. 2 creatures. Yep, clock. Start your engines. Beep boop. They've located the insect druid Achik. They took Tender. Okay. That's not a bad one. I kind of want to Arabella this turn. Let's do that. Could try and gamble on hitting a land off of the Clockwork, but it seems kind of loose. Let's just play Arabella. Can make a huge Arabella attack next turn. Notably, this is an artifact, right? Yeah, you see what I'm talking about, right? I got plays. Well, unfortunately, that is not an artifact. Okay. Shelly. I mean, I'm definitely just doing this, right? Then we can full send next turn. They have to block Arabella. So they block Arabella to go to 7, back up to 9. Dude, Arabella is cracked. Absolutely insane, that card. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I kind of want to play a third one. It's so good. Insane. No comment. No comment. There will be no comment at this time. Woo! They didn't mill with the tender, huh? Why didn't they mill? Did they not want to mill? I would assume they do, right? Get more for a cheek. A cheek. Stop making blockers. Stop with the blockers. I don't know what you want me to do about this. God. Whatever. I'm not doing math. I am no longer doing any math whatsoever. I'm just gonna turn my creature sideways and hope it works out. This is the Boros way. Looking at it now, it's probably not going to work out that well, but you know, there's always game 3. Garfield would be proud. Okay, we got 3 damage. I mean, I got more attackers, though. Okay, hold. They're at 10. This is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Yeah. They hit a Husk Burster Swarm. They also hit a Swamp. Why the hell did they take Swamp? Okay. Yeah, I guess we probably want Destroy Evil for game 3. They have Shelly and Overlord. And the Swarm, too. Okay, yeah, I guess Destroy Evil has probably enough targets. I get it. I'll buy it. I mean, look, if anything's going to get me out of this, it's that. Give me like a white creature here to play. Not exactly what I was talking about. 10, they go to 12. We still might be able to do this. Depending on how many blockers they leave back this turn. Hold. I think we're okay. Honestly, I think I'm feeling pretty fine. 1 mana, 6/6. And they're 12. 8, 6. Yeah, I mean, they're dead on board. I lied. They are no longer dead on board. Confirmed, not dead on board. I guess they're going to be dead to the Arabella. So we can probably just go Arabella plus Knight this turn. Oh. Reach! Come on, man. All right, math time. 13 life. Okay. 1, 2, 3 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attackers. 8 minus 3 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. But they're at 13. Okay. Plan B. Plan B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 and 1, 2, 3. I don't think I can cast the second Knight this turn because then I have no blockers. So I think we just do this. And then if I draw a red source, I can go Clock plus... Well, I guess I would go Gleeful plus Recruiter, but... no attacks. Surely I can kill them next turn, right? I like how this Shieldred's just been in play for, what, 6 turns? And we're still just kind of fine. I mean, they haven't really been able to attack this game. It's a problem. Oh, nice of you to show up on time. Very, very nice of you to show up on time. So Gleeful on bot is +3. Right, so it's 11, they go to 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 blockers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only have 9 attackers. I believe it is not quite enough. So I think maybe what I have to do this turn is go Gleeful the bot, Suicide the Arabella just to deal them 11, and then play the rest in peace. Yeah, I think we have to do that. And then just like hope that I can somehow get the last couple of points in. Right? Because here's the issue. If I don't attack this turn, they're just going to send everything next turn. And, like, I'm going to have to trade off a bunch of stuff, and my Arabella is going to get so much worse, you know? So I think I have to do this. No, this only triggers once. Because it says 1 or more, so they only gain 1 life, even if I hit their whole graveyard. Thankfully. Otherwise, they would have gained a lot of life, yeah. So they're at 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 13 blockers. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 12 attackers. We're close. We're very close. They also don't know that I have this. This is a close-ass game. This still... Okay, we're finally attacking. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13. So 1 creature gets through. It's not enough. I need to find another Knight, I guess. Or should I have taken that Knight over the Clockwork, right? Yeah, take this. Any Knights? It's +2 creatures, right? For next turn. Go. Your turn. Just, come on. You know you want to attack with everything. What's the worst that could happen, right? Why not hit Percussionist? Well, there's a Rest in Peace in play, so it didn't matter. Hollow Marauder. That's not good. That gets them 2 more life. Discard a card. Discard mana with 4 or greater. Draw a card. Well, I guess you're drawing a card. That's not good. They're at 15 now. The incidental life gain off Shieldred is kind of annoying. How many... Do I have an Arabella left? No, both my Arabellas are gone. And I only have, what, 2 Knights left? I think I have to start chump blocking. Wait, this thing has Menace? Oh, no, that's bad. Okay, well, I guess I do this then. Feels bad, but I have to kill it. What did you come back to? You know, just the usual Convoke board. Nothing to see here. Yeah, I think we should play more Arabellas. At least 3. Alright, let's go to game 3. That was a valiant effort. Alright, so Destroy Evil. Definitely want those. I mean, even this, as like a way to break those board stalls, just the extra damage is nice. Torch didn't seem that good against them, right? It's like, I guess Torch kills, what? The Malt Tender? But that's really it. They have nothing else that Torch kills. I think I'm just not going to play the Torches. This is 59. Could just get the clock back in, maybe? Yeah, I don't think I want Sheltered. Or maybe I do. Let's do, like, 1 Sheltered. Yeah, let's do 1 Sheltered. Kill the larger stuff. Man, it's got turn 2 rip, right? Like, can't be that bad. Turn 2, rest in peace. And I will say, we saw a lot of their deck last game, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we saw a single out to rest in peace. Like, we didn't see a Haywire Might. At least, I don't remember seeing one. Let's play Arabella. Would you like to Gleeful Demolition your own Arabella? No thanks. I think I'll pass. Oh, no land, huh? No land is tough. That's true. They have Pulse. They get Pulse the rest in peace. They got something because they have a stop. I mean, I'll keep that. I wonder what their stop is. The stop is killing my Arabella. That's true. They also have the mill. Alright, Arabella down. Rip. Kind of wanted that. Probably don't want that one. Probably don't want that one. Eos. All right, give me an artifact. Artifact secured. We played a little bit of Catcher Mouse yesterday. I personally was not a big fan of it. I've seen some other people play it, but I didn't like it that much. I'm sure there's a way to build that deck that is a little bit better. The big problem I have with Ketramos in Standard is I don't really think there's enough good enablers for it. Right, like in Modern, you get Ephemerate and Solitude and all this kind of stuff, but you don't really have that high density of enablers in Standard. Really, the only one is Rest in Peace. Yo, -1 token. That's all their Quag Feast does, is 2 mana kill a token. That's a tough way to do it. You think they got more Quag Feast in their hand? 1, 2... Yeah, 3, 4, 5... Quag Feast is not the vibe right now. Hey, it's more than 0, okay? It's more than 0. It's been pretty good so far. I definitely want to be playing more Arabellas, for sure. You think they have a sweeper? Well, the good news is they're just dead next turn, so we don't really care if they have a sweeper at that point. All right. Definitely want to play third Arabella, for sure. Arabella has been absolutely bananas. So, give me a third Arabella. Okay. Wait, is he actually turning it around? They said it couldn't be done. They said it couldn't be done. They didn't know his determination and his dedication. And mostly his stubbornness, but... Okay. Back to reality. Although I think this should be a good matchup, right? Beep boop. 2 speed. Yo, we're going fast. We are going fast. Like, when I say fast, I mean real fast. Okay, we're not going so fast now. I think I don't attack here. No, I attack. Well, they can do block. I get a 1/1 back. Speed 3. So they somehow have to kill 2 things this turn. They're killing 1 thing. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Oh my goodness, Bertram coming in with the 5 gifted subs. Folks, if you didn't get one, dodge in chat. It's as simple as that. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, Bertram. I appreciate that. That's very generous of you. Thanks, buddy. I think we gotta turn up the vibes a little bit. We need a vibe check. You know what we need to do? We were having a really good time when we were listening to WWE playlist. So let's go back to that. All right. And I'm going to start you off with a banger. Absolute heater right now. They gave me the nice. We need to pump. Do we need to pump? I don't know if we do need to pump. That emote is just like... Every time I think about pumping, I just look at that emote, and then I immediately do... I no longer want to pump. Thanks again for the 5 gifted, Bertram. I appreciate that. Bertram is getting us that much closer to place the busted blue-red deck. I appreciate that, Bertram. Sure. I'm gonna top that, let me tell you. Oh, I'm topping that. You better believe that. All right, Daniel has a song request for us. Wait, is this like a different version of Pump It Up? All right, Pixie, huh? Pixie Gamer. I don't know what sweepers they have, but I'm not afraid. Arabella kind of stinky here. I mean, it's stinky if they have sweepers, but kind of depends on if they have the stupid shepherd. Yeah, this version is so much worse. All right, look, if you want to pump, I mean, you just got to tell me, and I'll pump. If you simply want to pump it up, well, we can do that. But we have to listen to the objectively correct version. How is our 2-color mana base still bad? I mean, add 4 dual lands to deck, still have bad mana. Is that not what you expected? It's what I expected. Dude, I'm pumping as hard as I can, okay? I'm trying over here. Trigger. Easily the worst hit. They're just not going to cast their Pixie. Fuck me. Come on. Alright, fine. Yeah, Grim Bobble this, huh? But make sure this is in capitals. Grim Bobble this. Okay, well. I'm shocked they kept that in. There's no way they're bouncing Breaker, right? What on earth? You can't be serious. Alright, I mean, I guess I'll play the bot then. -1 damage, by the way. Bro just picked up Momentum Breaker against the Nesting Bot deck. What are you doing over there? Just pick up the bauble. I guess it did kind of time walk me. I don't think they're ever going to print the other 10 Verges, the inverse ones, because the whole point of the Verges in the first place is that they are based on the color pie, right? So wouldn't it kind of defeat the purpose if they printed the other ones? Because then they would sort of be reversing the color pie. So I don't think they would do that. I mean, I gotta wait on the Knight, right? Yeah, we gotta wait on the Knight. Wait, where did Mysterio go? I wanted to listen to Mysterio's theme. We'll listen to this one. Storm Chaser's Talent. We need the Rock. Did they have the Rock's theme on here? Let me search. Rock. That's not how you spell rock, streamer. Oh, there is. Alright, I'll play it after this. In the queue. Bro, stop with the highlighting. Can you disable your opponent from highlighting your, like... That is the most annoying shit in the entire world. I really wish you could disable that shit. It pisses me off so much. So annoying. One bot secured. I know, it feels like the highlight animation this particular patch is so much worse than it was before. Bro, they're gonna gain 4 life off this. That's, like, this is kind of game-changing here, right? The fact that they can gain 4 life off the Breaker. No attacks. That is a little shocking. Alright, so you block here. You trade. So block, trade. 1, 2, 3. They take 8 damage. They lose these 2. I lose these 3. It doesn't sound that good. Maybe Night Attack is good, but they just double block with Pixie Fear. So I feel like I can wait till I draw a Torch to try and set up the double block. When Boommobile, we're trying to get to the sub goal. I told you. I told Chad if we hit the sub goal, I'll play Boommobile Radiant Lotus. Bertram has got 5 on it. Bertram, thanks again for the gifteds. We need to do this as a collective effort, okay? We as a collective can get there, I believe. Yep, clock. They got a breaker in hand. I mean, I'm still passing. Oh, there it is. Do you smell? That's it. That was the question. This town ain't big enough. The Clockwork Percussionist? No, you don't smell? Sniffa. Well, I'm gonna smell you. Is that allowed? You feel like the streamer has died? Shh. I will simply draw train troops. And I will train the troops. Whoa, a little frisky, huh? Getting a little frisky over there. Does that mean they have nowhere to run? All right, I'll block. You're taking this to HR. I apologize in advance. I didn't mean to do it. That was my bad. Okay. Any troops to train? No. We have not found the troops. The troops are not being trained. The Rock does kind of say sometimes. The Rock says a lot of shit. Alright, fine. Cashier, nowhere to run. I know they have it, but I gotta get it out of them. Oh. Okay, I like this. +1 speed. +1 speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 blockers. 3 blockers. They nowhere one of them. I can sack a tapped creature to breaker. I think I can afford to do this. Nah, it's like 1, 2. I don't think I want to block with it. Well, I might want to block with Sanguine. 1, 2, 3. I guess Inspector, maybe tapping Inspector over this is better. Sure. No, I have enough bots. Go. Do not feel great about this game. And remember, they can gain 4 life with this. The incidental life is just... it's so, like, just unnecessary, you know? It's so extra. I like how X-Pac has his own theme, but it's just the DX theme, you know? I think Road Dogg has one on here, too. Game 1. This is game 2. I have died. Alright, dead. Dead. Game 3. Bot Inspector. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at these barrages. I'm thinking about it. Kind of want this in the play. Yeah, I mean, as much as I like Arabella, this might not be a good Arabella matchup. Just do one Arabella. Yeah, let's try that. I need all the torches. Alright, huge dub incoming. Massive, massive dub. I'm ready for it. This is definitely a hand to do it. I do like this Plains a lot. Obviously, we can make fun of the island and the swamp, but the Plains, the rest of them are actually like good pieces of art, you know? Like, this is a really good piece of artwork. What a Bunicorn of the Main eats against Pixie. Oh, they mulled the 5. That's good. Does it, though? I mean, I guess the Bunicorn gets big from your random trinkets that stay in play, but without Spyglass Siren, it seems a lot worse, right? I think the Plains is ass. Nah, the Plains is great. I like the Plains a lot. The Forest is nice, yeah. Beep. Any Gleeful Demolitions? Alright, please give me a Gleeful. 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 I would take a Recruiter, too. Nope. Not Recruiter, I meant the Reinforcement. That's what I meant to say. I don't think I'm casting Recruiter this turn. That's good. Yeah, I think we do... Well... Should I Torch this turn? Because, like, what's the reason of casting Gleeful? I'm just gonna do this next turn anyways, right? Yeah, let's just Torch. And then, if they Hopeless Nightmare me, I can discard Imodanes. It's bad if they have, like, land, Hopeless, and Pixie. That's disastrous. And then I probably have to get rid of these two. Okay. Gleeful Demolition. What? No, hold on. Cancel. I don't have 4 drops. So I guess we should do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me a Sanguine and a Bot. Bot me. So Recruiter's a 3, right? So as long as I tap 3 cards, or 3 tokens to cast the Knight, that's going to be able to hit Recruiter. But there's no difference between tapping 3 and 4, because I don't have any 4-mana cards that I can hit off Knight. So in situations like that, it's just better to tap the 3, you know? That is a little scary, because now they can bounce the Shepherd. I believe it is time to train the troops. Troops is pretty good against Shepherd. Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah, I guess maybe if I leave up 1 more mana, I can play 2 1-drops, but I kind of don't want to take 2 1-drops off of it anyways. Like, I'd rather just take a 3 and a 1, if that makes sense. Oh, it's coming for you. It's coming for you. Surveil 2. You're looking pretty dead over there. You are looking pretty dead. Pretty dead. Kind of a counterspell, I guess. Easy. Oh, my neck is killing. I feel like, I don't know if I'm just sleeping, just like sleeping wrong, or like, you know, sleeping on my side or whatever, but my neck has just been killing me the past couple of days. I mean, I'm sure that happens, right? Like, you just sleep on it wrong, you know? Wait till you're 40. I mean, I'm I'm approaching it. Sanguine. Ba 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 ba. Nah, we could do better than that. I mean, it is good with the Sanguine, but this is a Restless theme song, and I can't remember which one. Yeah, this whole playlist is just WWE theme songs. I don't know whose this is, but I know who's this. I know who this is. Alright, what are they playing? We saw a black-green Verge, a Plaza, a Cavern, and an Alicia. We are playing against a Chef. I repeat, we are playing against a Chef. What do we want against this particular Chef? Could just run it back. I mean, Torch is okay, but just run it back. I need to see more of their deck first. Honestly, I'm kind of liking this WWE playlist. There's some really good theme songs, some really good intros. No one drop, but I think it's good enough. Well, I meant to say no one drop until I draw the one for turn. Because there's obviously a nesting bot on top of my deck. Good enough. Make him think I have Torch. So they're black, red, blue, green. I mean, it's got to be some kind of 5-color Legends deck, right? Yeah. The load-bearing hedge maze fixes all problems. Whatley. Yeah, the Catcher Mouse deck was nice when we played it yesterday. I like that deck. Huge pickup. I wonder what sweepers they have in their Legends deck. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure if I want to find out, but 2, 3. Give me this and this. Any Imodanes? The nesting bot has looked really good in this deck. I will say that. That one's been nice. That is definitely not a sweeper. Should I be scared? Chad, are you scared? I don't think I'm scared, but maybe I should be. Not so scared anymore. Alright, please don't cast a sweeper. Also, please don't kill me. Yeah, Nesting Bot is sick. I like that card a lot. That's color number 5. Not exactly what I was thinking about when I said cast a sweeper. Not exactly. Not exactly. How about an Overlord? Okay, alright, well, I feel like I bullied that particular opponent. I'm sorry, chat. Will you forgive me? We're back in the numbers! Let's go!